Hello, welcome Scorpio. This is going to be a leap year energy reading, and I am going to get you a past life karma circle here using the Angels and Ancestors Pocket Oracle, and then we will get you some tarot on top of it to see how we're working with that past life energy currently. If you would like to and feel called to, take a moment to like and subscribe for me. It sure helps me out, and it also helps other Scorpios get their messages. The first position in the circle here that we're going to lay down for you is going to be the general energy or persona that you had in a previous life. Keep in mind that it could be any previous life, and if you're feeling like it's just not resonating for you, feel free to check out some of your other placements as well. So in that first position, the general energy from a previous life, we have got the Heart Guardian. It says, love and let yourself be loved. The second position here in this circle is going to be what talents, gifts, or abilities you had in that previous life that are carrying over into this life for you. And in that position, you have the Eagle card. It says, see from a higher perspective. The next position over in the circle is going to be what the cross energy was for that lifetime. So what was the challenge? What was the challenging energy in that lifetime for you? And you have got in that position the shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. The next position down from that is going to be what karma. What karma did we get from that previous lifetime experience that we are needing to work with or undo in this lifetime? And in that position, we have the Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. The next position over is going to be what energy you have working for you now in your favor to help you work with that karma. So what energy is helping you with this situation? And you have got the Mirror Garden, take time to reflect. Mirror Garden, the Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. Maybe that's somebody's message. Maybe somebody really likes their garden or needs to spend some time in their garden. This position here is the how we are growing from working with these energies in this lifetime. How is our spirit growing? And you have the Hermit, retreat and recharge. And in the center position, we have what energy we are stepping into as a result of working with these energies and clearing this karma in this lifetime. And in that position, you have the Oracle. It says, wait for important information. All right, Scorpio, let's take a look at the energy here. In the position of the general energy from a previous life cycle, you have the Heart Guardian, and this is definitely a card of unconditional love, of loving and letting yourself be loved, and of setting aside the ego or anything like that in order to embrace unconditional love of people and the unconditional love of spirit. In the position of the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities from that previous lifetime, you have the Eagle, and it says see from a higher perspective. And this card is all about being able to see things from the perspective of the universe, see things from the perspective of spirit, and taking or choosing the higher road. So the general energy I'm getting here from a previous lifetime, regardless of what the position or person was definitely of somebody whose life was devoted to love and the service of others, somebody who chose the higher road, chose to see things from a higher perspective of unconditional love and acted accordingly with that throughout this lifetime. Over here in the challenge position with this, we have the shapeshifter, which says transform and unveil your gifts. And as a crossing energy for this lifetime, I'm kind of getting a story of maybe suppressing some of the wanting to stand out, wanting to show off gifts, skills, and abilities, shying away from the spotlight maybe, or perhaps even repressing some more some baser instincts, some more animalistic instincts. Shapeshifters can transform from human into their animal forms. And so I'm getting a general energy from this previous lifetime of a life that was spent devoted to love and service and giving to others and taking the higher road, the higher perspective, but having a very crossed energy of not being able to fully express who we truly are, unleashing our gifts, skills, standing in the spotlight, or being able just to maybe express some of the natural human nature instincts that we had in this previous lifetime. Now, the karma earned from that lifetime, we have the fox spirit here. It says, trust your talents in changing times. So the energy with this card is it depicts a fox, and that's because foxes were in the past, foxes were hunted down and persecuted. And so I'm kind of getting an energy of being very leery of change, shy of trusting that you have what it takes to handle changing or rocky times. There's sort of an energy of wanting to play it safe with this karma, wanting to hide out and play it safe a little bit with this karma. The mirror guardian here, as the energy that Spirit is suggesting that we use to work with this karma, is obviously, it says take time to reflect. So it is definitely a card of looking within and finding within ourselves the talents and abilities that we do have. This is also going to be a card. The card is asking us to look deep within the mirror and ask ourselves what we see reflected. Sometimes our world views or how we see things is really only a reflection of our own thoughts, our own paradigms, and our own insecurities. The card is asking us to look within and see ourselves really in the way that the angels see us, or in the way Spirit sees us. You have the Hermit card coming in as the growth card, the way in which our soul is developing out of these circumstances. And the Hermit card is a card of being able to sit still with yourself, of being able to go within. You can see the gentleman on the card here is in a meditative position and really taking time to contemplate inward to seek the answers, which is interesting because it leads up to this overall card of the Oracle, which is, it says wait for important information. The oracles were able to translate messages from the other side to the human world. They acted as a message bridge between the human and the spirit world, and they were able to hear clearly and translate clearly and be able to be in a leadership position, or a position to share those messages out to the world in a way that could be helpful or useful to others. So I find it really interesting that most of the energy we're moving into here and the advice happening with it is all very much introspective and about stillness and really seeking an inner truth. I feel kind of the feeling I get from it is we spent a previous lifetime with the higher perspective, with the eagle's eye perspective, looking at things from broader perspective and acting out of a heart space. And this energy is asking us to really go within and look at things from an inner space, focus on self-contemplation and really coming into alignment with who we really are, taking a look in the mirror, how we really feel, what the inner voices are, and being able to translate that well for ourselves. I'm going to get you some tarot cards on top of that. We'll see how we are working with this energy so far in this lifetime, and if there is any guidance or suggestions from Spirit along those lines. For Scorpio, please, Spirit, what can you let us know about this situation? On the Heart Guardian, we have the Queen of Cups coming up. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming up on the Eagle. We have the Seven of Pentacles coming up on the Shapeshifter. We have the Five of Swords coming up on the Fox Spirit. We've got the Eight of Swords coming up on the Mirror Guardian. We've got the Knight of Swords coming in on the Hermit. And in the center, please, Spirit. We have the King of Cups coming in on the center card. Interesting. All right, Scorpio. I love you so much, but I would be lying if I said that this energy didn't feel discombobulated to me. With the Queen of Cups coming in over the Heart Guardian, you've got very similar energies coming in, a very much a divine feminine energy, very much a heart-based energy happening. You've got the Knight of Cups coming in here, which is going to be steadfast, loyal, cautious, slow-moving energy. It's like something that we're working on that feels like an opportunity, but it's like very cautious baby steps with it. And the Seven of Pentacles coming in over here on top of the Shapeshifter, it's like something has taken a long time to cultivate, and it has yet to bear fruit of anything. This is the Seven of Pentacles is the girl is still growing the pentacles and is attempting to be patient, waiting for them to bear fruit. So it feels like a slow moving energy and a trying to have patience with something when we're taking like slow moving steadfast steps with it. Down here on the Fox Spirit card, we have the Five of Swords coming up. And so we've almost got the Five of Swords is an energy of conflict, or I'm almost getting a sense of determination, or the need to be victorious. We're being the Five of Swords can almost have almost a ruthless quality to it, like a victory at all costs, or the willingness to do whatever it takes. There's very much a strong feeling of defensiveness coming off of the Five of Swords here, like the need to fight and defend ourselves against something. The Eight of Swords coming in over the Mirror Guardian. The Eight of Swords is a sense of feeling trapped, feeling confined. It's usually interpreted as self-illusions or self-limiting beliefs. The girl in the picture she's blindfolded and surrounded by swords, and the idea is that, I mean, she could just stand up and take the blindfold off, but she's feeling trapped and confined by something, her own self-limiting beliefs or her own illusions about self. And the Knight of Swords coming in over here off of the Hermit is, again, it's a very opposite energy from the card that's here. The Knight of Swords is a rushing energy, rushing into the fray, sort of an energy, as opposed to the Hermit card, which says to sit and be still, to go within self. The Knight of Swords is doing almost exactly the opposite of that, is charging into battle against others. And then in the center of the spread here, we have the King of Cups, which is the divine masculine counterpart to the Queen of Cups. So it's almost like we're trying to hold on to the heart-based or the idealism from this previous life in this life and fighting and struggling with it. Why are we doing that? I'm gonna get you some more cards here. And like I said, I love you so much, Scorpios. Please don't shoot the messenger. I don't curate the message, right? I'm not gonna try to make it sound like something it doesn't feel like to me it is, but we will get you some more cards. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio, please, in this situation? Can you let me know? Can we get some clarification for them, please? What can you tell me? We've got justice coming up. A balancing of the scales. We've got the King of Pentacles coming up. And the Three of Cups coming up. It's interesting, Scorpio, because I feel like what the message Spirit's trying to get across here is that we need to do some balancing of some of the energies here. Or at least that's what it feels like. The King of Pentacles coming up. The King of Pentacles, he's the richest king, right? The king of abundance. And he's a solid and stable leader, but he's also a generous leader, and he is not afraid to use his wealth for the betterment of things or for the enjoyment. He's a gregarious king, the king of plenty, right? And with the Three of Cups coming up on top of that, the Three of Cups is celebrations or getting together with other people, with friends or with community. It's good times with other people, essentially. And so it feels, the message coming out in the center is to balance things by maybe loosening up a little bit and enjoying some things. Being a little bit more celebratory. Finding some things to enjoy and celebrate in life. And the Moon card comes up on top of that. Yeah. Because there's mysteries. The path, it may feel at this time like the path forward is a little bit unclear. And Spirit also reiterating that with this Moon card coming in. But the Moon card also says to trust the path. You're walking the path. It may not be clear exactly where it's headed at this time. But if we have some trust and some faith and stay on the path, things may clear themselves up. I'm going to get you one more card. This is going to be from the Lightworkers Oracle. To see what Spirit has to say. What encouragement can you offer Scorpio at this time, Spirit? What does Scorpio need to hear from you? You've got number 29, the Pink Rose of Lady Nada. All right, it says, you are in the midst of a heart healing, a healing of fears and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. Lady Nada is here with all of her gentle power, washing you in a soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment, and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into deeper love. Excellent. I'm going to read you the invocation for this card if you want to be able to use it for yourself at this time. It says, I gratefully receive the rose light, the blessing of Lady Nada, in unconditional love. My heart softens and opens. The pink light of her rose blessings fills me with sweet perfume. I let go. I feel safe and held. I know that I am loved always. I am grateful now and always for love's protection, intervention, guiding hand, and tender grace in my life. In all ways, may I know myself to be worthy of love and love myself truly so that I can truly feel free to give love to others in the world. May all beings truly know love through my own free will. So be it. For sure. Thank you so much for that message and that clarification, Spirit. It does very much feel, Scorpio, like like in this lifetime, we've been making slow and steady, steadfast progress towards something we're trying to be patient at, but it feels like things are not quite coming together, and it's kind of giving a feeling of defensiveness, of self-illusion, or lack mentality, self-defeating thoughts, and a need to feel like rushing or hurrying up with something. And that energy's kind of got us a little bit discombobulated with this reading. Spirit recommending self-reflection and going within, really finding and believing in the value of yourself and in your talents and your skills and abilities. And Spirit also letting you know that that maybe having some fun would help out too. But that you are definitely supported with all of the healing that you need right now. Thank you so much, Spirit, for those messages, and thank you so much for working with us. We appreciate you always. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I appreciate you always, and we will check back with you later. Bye.